Everybody, I'm back. It's the day after Thanksgiving, so I have a pretty intense social hangover. So today I'm only talking to my husband and this camera. And today I'm going to be making a big dinner for the two of us. That's going to be very nice. And I just thought I would update you because it's been a little bit. So, since we've last chatted, I quit my job. So, I'm really thankful that I budget a lot and I really pay attention to our money, and I was able to quit a job that was getting really toxic and horrible for me at a really good time. It would have been nice to make it through the holidays and have that extra money, but it was just getting to a point where every day was really hard. I tried taking 2 weeks of PTO off to kind of recoup and recover, and I lasted 4 days before I turned in my 2-week resignation. There's going to be some better work out there for me. I have a job interview that I did last week, and since it's Thanksgiving week, people aren't moving on their interviews, but I got the notification that I'll move to the next round, and we'll just see where that goes. And I'm really excited to be on the other side of this unemployment stint and hopefully have a better job and a better routine and recover from that. I've been running a lot and just not documenting it and not even like posting on Instagram about every single run. I just kind of needed that thing in the morning to wake up for, and running was there for me. And then I was laying in bed talking to my husband about this half marathon, the Cleveland Fall Classic, coming up, and I told him, like, that is the only thing I have right now. Like, going from a really busy work schedule and just having tons of deadlines to, like, nothing, and all I had was, like, job applications and running. Like, that half marathon became so important to me. And then we had a death in the family. I mean, it was a family friend, but it was someone that has been in my life my whole life. And on top of grieving that sudden loss, the funeral was being held in a different state the day after the half marathon. So I was going to miss my half marathon. I was just like, now I have nothing. And it was sad. I spiraled a little bit. I was really depressed. And I missed my last long run, which was supposed to be 10 miles the week before the race. And I just moped and couldn't cope. But I was starting to pull myself out, and then we got an ice storm here in Ohio, and it got really slippery, and the roads were really dangerous, and we live next to Main Street, where I could keep hearing all the police cars and the ambulances going through and, getting people that have crashed into each other. So I ended up getting kind of iced in, and I didn't make it to Illinois for that funeral, which was a hard thing. I felt really bad, but my family kept telling me that that was the best, and that everyone understood. But with not making it out of state, well, then the half marathon was back on, and I was undertrained for it because I missed that last big run. And also on the Wednesday before the race, I did this kettlebell workout, which destroyed me. I was so sore for several days. So now I know I need to keep with that routine. I'm gonna stick to this once a week kettlebell routine because it kicked my butt. And so I did my shakeout run at Park Run, which was just a free 5K on Saturday, and I could feel my legs were just still really heavy. And then the next day was the half marathon, which I had low expectations for, but I still really wanted to get that, just a couple seconds off of my time because I felt like it was really in me to go a little faster than what I had raced in October. And it didn't work out. It was cold, it was rainy, and I didn't make it. I ended up finishing in over 3 hours, and that was tough. I mean, I just had so many blisters on my feet. I felt terrible. And it just wasn't my race. I still had fun. The medal was really gorgeous, and I got to see some people that I knew. And it was just running with a bunch of friends. Hey, g'day. Wow. Who's this? What is up? When I talk to the camera, he thinks he's being talked to, so he has to chat back. Isn't that right? But yeah, it just wasn't my race. And part of me is looking at the Santa Hustle December 9th for a half marathon. My legs feel amazing because I didn't go all out on that half marathon. I had the turkey trot yesterday, and it was sub 13-minute paces for me 3 days after a half marathon, which was really weird because the last half marathon, it took me like 2 weeks to really feel recovered. Legs are weird. I don't understand them. Anyways, so I feel like I could do that race, maybe do a little better. I'm not super sure, but it's on my mind. And then I have the Pro Football Hall of Fame half marathon in the end of April. So the training for that starts December 24th, Christmas Eve, which I have the Frosty 5 miler on that day. So I need to just kind of cool it, do some strength training, and then start a new plan and really get focused. So that's where I'm at. I don't know what this YouTube channel is for me. It helps me with my self-awareness, my habits, and how I talk to people. It's helped me a lot, mainly in that category. But the stress of like getting cute music and setting up shots, I mean, that's a lot of stress, and it's out of my skill set. So we'll see. I'm going to try to just turn on the camera and just update. This isn't going to be a successful YouTube channel. I don't need to make it a whole production. It's just me and this journey, and right now I'm having like quite the turn in my life, and I think I'll want to look back and see this point and see my progress. So that's my update for today. I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving and are getting into the swing of the holidays and enjoying lots of yummy treats and gifts and all of that. So I will talk to you in the next video. Bye!